Hey everyone, this is Radiac coming to you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I'm going to go over the top 10, in my opinion, of the AOE defense break champions that are in the game. So let's get started. So first off, I want to go over a couple honorable mentions. They're not in the top 10, basically because they don't do damage when they're doing their AOE defense break. So honorable mention would be Draco. He does a defense break on his A3. Along with a weaken, which is really good. And you can get it down to a 3-turn cooldown with some books, which is very helpful. Now, the other honorable mention is Spider. Now, his it only has a 60% chance. You can only get it down to a 5-turn cooldown, and it's the weaken. So it's good, but not top 10 worthy, in my opinion. And first, I take accountability into how easy any of these champions might be to get with rare, epic, and legendary. That takes a part into it. So without any further ado, number 10 coming to you from the Skinwalkers, I believe. Yes, Fleshmonger. All right, his A3 attacks all enemies and has a 50% chance, which you can book up to a 75% chance to do the big defense break. It doesn't have a decreased cooldown, so it is a 4-turn cooldown, which is okay. Could be better, but is okay. Coming in at number 9, we're going to have Tomb Lord. Tomb Lord's A3 will decrease attack and defense for 2 turns, and it'll grant an extra turn if he depletes their turn meter. But again, you can only book this to a 5-turn cooldown, which is, I mean, it'll be okay for short fights if you don't have to use it again, if you're able to clear the waves quickly, or in arena, only needing them to decrease the defense and you can nuke the rest of the team. So it won't come into big play, but having a 5-turn cooldown when you need it quicker is not ideal. Next is going to be Robar. Robar's A2 will attack all enemies, and each hit has a 75% chance, which you can book up to a 100% chance, and you can get it down to a 3-turn cooldown. This is very good. Um, I don't know how hard his multipliers and stuff hit, but his attack is pretty high, 1600. So I imagine he hits pretty well. Next is going to be Ray. Ray is a great champion if you can get her. Hers is actually on the A1, but it only books up to a 50% chance. So she is one of the best defense breaks, even though it's only a 50% chance. It's on her A1. It hits all enemies, which is key. But I take into accountability. She'll be hard to get. She's a legendary. Next is Ghostborn. Ghostborn is on his A3. It attacks all enemies, has 75%. You can book up to 100. It's on a 4-turn cooldown, but this one also increases attack on all your allies. So this is like perfect for arena setup. So you could use someone like Apothecary to turn boost and speed, and then have him go break defense and increase attack on all your allies and nuke them down. His speed is very good for arena 2, 101. He's a pretty solid one there. All right, now we're in the top 5. It's coming in at number 5. We have the most obtainable of the defense break. We have War Maiden. War Maiden is very easy. You can get her from the campaign. I believe it's the Deadlands. And her A3, you can book down to a 3-turn cooldown and book up to a 100% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. She's very solid, very good. If you get her, take her to 60. She will help carry you through many, many dungeons. Next up is Zargala. She is an orc, and her A3 attacks all enemies 3 times, but after the first hit, she has a 50% chance, which you can book up to 75, to decrease defense. Alright, you can also turn this into a 4-turn, but she takes quite a bit of books to fully book out. I mean, you could get lucky and knock all these, in 5 books, but likely, it's very unlikely. But what also makes her really unique is this. I mean, if you booked her, you could get this down to a 2-turn cooldown, and whenever she kills someone with this attack, it automatically triggers this one. So she's very, very handy. Alright, coming in at number 3, we have a Void Legendary from the Sacred Order, Miss Venus. Miss Venus can do the AOE defense break along with weaken, and you can get that to 100% chance, and it's already on a 3-turn cooldown. The reason she's not higher is because she's a Void Legendary. Very hard to get Void shards, let alone Void Legendaries. Okay, it's very, very hard. Now, number 2, I have Mr. Stag Knight. It was a Night Revenant. Oh, he's a Banner Lord, that's right. There he is. Mr. Stag Knight. You can get this down to a 3-turn cooldown, which he does take quite a bit of books, but you can book it up to a 95% chance, which is very good. You can go down to Masteries and get that extra 5% through there, get it to a 3-turn cooldown, but he'll also decrease attack, which is very good for dungeons and arena, and his base speed is 107, which is very good. And even with the little attack he has, he hits pretty hard. He'll rock some damage for you, really. And his A1 also decreases speed, which can come in handy for like spiders and stuff like that. Now, number 1 is dark elf. Yeah. Madame Cirrus. Madame Cirrus is number 1 on the list because she has a little bit extra to hers. She will remove all buffs from your enemies and then place the decrease attack and decrease defense on all enemies for 3 turns. You can book it down to 4-turn cooldown. That is insane. You're almost pretty much going to have decrease attack and decrease defense the entire bout. She is really, really good. She's got high defense. You can build her tanky. She's got good base speed. She is the number 1, in my opinion, in the game for your AOE decreased defense. Well, that's it. That's all I got for this one today. Hope everyone's doing well and progressing along. I will talk to you later.